Hey, it is day 28 of my Read Proverbs with Me to Start 2025 series. So that means today we read chapter 28 of Proverbs. And if you don't know, this is a 31-day series I'm doing in January, going through the book of Proverbs, where I'm inviting you to join me as I read one chapter a day. And I post one video a day sharing what I liked and what stood out to me about this chapter. And so I know we're at the end now, but if you want to join just for the last few days, you can. Or even if you want to start from day one, I had the rest of videos on my page. I would love if you wanted to do that. If you wanted to start from the beginning and you hadn't started yet, don't feel like you missed it. You absolutely can. Here is what I liked and what stood out to me about chapter 28 today. When reading chapter 28, one verse really stood out to me, and that verse is verse 19 that says, "Those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies will have their fill of poverty." And this verse is important because it shows that we can dream as much as we want, but if we never put any work in, it will come to nothing. Here's an example from my own life. So I started learning piano a couple years ago, and I was learning on this piano app on my phone, and this app had all kinds of different songs on it from all sorts of difficulty levels, but there was this one that I really liked, but it was very difficult, and so I screen recorded the video this app had on how to play it, and I would just go through and watch this video on my phone often and just imagine myself playing this song. I definitely was not good enough to be playing this song, but I wanted to imagine myself playing it. However, imagining myself playing the song only got me so far. It didn't matter how many times I watched that video, if I never put any work in, I was not getting any closer to being able to play it. But one day I decided, why not give a crack at it? So I decided to try learning it, and let me tell you, it was difficult, but after about 6 months of really putting in a lot of work into learning it, I was able to play the song. Thank you, I know, yeah. And let me make it clear, I'm really not that good at piano. Maybe that's why it took me 6 months. But through putting in work, or as verse 19 says, working my land, I was able to accomplish this dream and vision I had of being able to play this difficult song, and it felt great to do that. And so that's just an example from my own life, and be encouraged by the fact that if you put in work into whatever your dream or vision is, you can definitely get there as well. It's just a bunch of small steps to get to an ultimate goal. So I encourage you to go after your dream or your vision today, to know that it will be worth it, and to also know that, like me, if you just imagine yourself at a point where you want to be but don't actually do anything about it, it's still just going to be a screen recording of a song on your phone that you're listening to, instead of listening to yourself actually play it. Or that's the case with piano, but you know what I mean. So anyway, that verse 19 is what stood out to me today, and it inspires me to put in work and to go after my dreams, and to not just think about doing it, but to actually do it. And also, I'd like to say thank you for all the support that you all have given me over this series. It really means a lot to me, and it encourages me to keep going. So thank you for watching these videos. Thank you for joining me in reading Proverbs. It really does mean so much. I hope you're enjoying reading Proverbs too and getting so much wisdom. And so yeah, thank you so much. It really means a lot. And if you haven't joined me and you want to join me, I would love that too. You could start from where we are now, or you could start from day one. I have all the videos on my page if you want to do that, but I would love for you to follow along if you want to join me in reading Proverbs. I'm excited for these last few days. Let's keep going strong. I'll see you tomorrow for chapter 29.